everyone, and welcome back to Disney by Design.
This week we're going to talk about the My Disney Experience app, how to use it, some fun features, and just some of the benefits it can give you in both planning and while you're at the Disney parks.
So for those of you that don't know about the My Disney Experience app, it is a free app that you can get from either the iStore or the Google Play Android store for completely free from Disney, which helps out with planning your vacation and then also enjoying your vacation while you are at Disney World.
So it gives you everything, all the planning tools you need to make reservations at any dining experience, to purchase tickets or work within your resort. And then while you're using it and while you're there, it's a great real-time app to say, how long are any of the wait times or how far away to certain attractions.
It is pretty much essential for traveling to Disney, especially if you want to be able to make the most out of your time at Disney World.
It's also a great help for the first-time user. I know when we first went, it was really helpful, just as, we kind of tried to learn the map ahead of time, but it's a good little helpful reminder of how to get somewhere, especially when trying to get from a resort to another resort, because normally you have to patch through another
connection point.
Yeah, I was thinking park. So the best way that we found to really describe the app is to show you the app. So we're going to try something a little different than normal. We're going to, Lauren's going to walk you through the app. I'm going to do the best to try to keep up with her, and we'll see how it goes. But this is where you can see the app in action, as well as us just pointing out some of the helpful features for you. To the app.
Woo! So everyone, what we've got for you here is the app projected up onto the screen here for you. And this is your home page. You will be asked to log in. It's your same login information as what you have supplied online on Disney's website. And you will see your character choice from the Disney website up there. So we're looking at Mike's account here, and Mike has Donald. So on your home page, though, the first thing that you'll notice is your plans, or under this My Plan section, and it'll actually house your itinerary for your entire trip. So that'll show any of your dining reservations, any of your hotel reservations, and any of your fast passes, plus anything you add to your itinerary. Not necessarily reserved, but if you want to visit Anna and Elsa, you don't have a fast pass for it, you can still add it to your itinerary to go do, and it will show it up here. It also will give you suggestions for things going on. For example, it loves to advertise My PhotoPass because your PhotoPass is connected through the app. It basically connects anything that's connected to your account. So your PhotoPass photos will actually show up here as you take them. Then what it'll also give you, depending on your location, and currently since we're not at the park, it's kind of throwing at us depending on where we normally go, it'll have suggestions for you. So for example, this looks like it's basing off the Magic Kingdom. We've got Stitch's Great Escape, Tony's Town Square Restaurant, Royal Friendship Fair, that's the new show. And each of these you can click to open to get a little more detail of what it is. So that's just the home page, but there's still plenty to do on here. So as you can see, as you scroll up into your plans, you'll get this little bubble here. So if you click that, it'll open up several other bubble options for you. And what this is the ability to add anything to your account. So you've got Fast Pass, tickets, since we don't have tickets purchased, dining, shows and entertainment, just a general add anything, and then shopping. So all of these will take you to the accounts to add stuff the day that you're available to book it. So Fast Pass Plus, that's the same 60 days, 30 days to book. This can also be used to book your additional Fast Passes after you've used your first 3. So that was new, coming in with the newest update to the app, and it has actually been the greatest update that they could have done here. So if you have the app, no longer do you have to go to the Fast Pass kiosk in order to get your additional Fast Passes. You can do it all from your phone, which becomes really handy since there are only a limited amount of Fast Pass kiosks actually there in sight. Dining you can use. We have found that there's typically issues with booking dining, especially within 24 hours. It's sometimes hard to get the reservations, especially with newer restaurants. We struggled with the Jungle Navigation Company Skipper Canteen, but we were trying to book within 24 hours. and it's also hard to change your dining reservations within 24 hours. Anytime before that, we haven't had any issues, but you can make all those modifications to your plans from this by going to the dining option. So then off of your menu here, this also connects to your map, so you can see several different tabs here. So if we can open up attractions, you'll see what it does for you is it opens up a map depending on where you are. If you have your GPS on, it will actually find you in the world. But you can zoom out. As you can see, we have Magic Kingdom here, but you can see the entire Walt Disney World. So we're looking at attractions, and what they're giving you is number of attractions that are in the close proximity. So then if you go back into Magic Kingdom there, it'll actually show you where attractions are based upon there. And it actually gives you wait times, as you can see. So we have like a 10-minute wait here for, that looks like that is Mickey's PhilharMagic has a 10-minute wait. And an 85-minute wait for Peter Pan's Flight. Always posting records over there. 40 minutes for Belle. But this is a good to do like in between fast passes if you aren't entirely certain on what you want to go do. Is a great way to see what you can do in the short amount of time if you're looking specifically at wait times.
And the one benefit, I'll speak from off camera here, but say you're over here in Frontierland and you're having a fun time with pirates and all that, but you want to see what life is like over in Tomorrowland, you can really quickly get an idea of what the lines are, even though you're all the way on the other side of the park, to see if it's worth your trip over.
So if you wanted to go to Space Mountain, now might not be a good time with a 65-minute wait. So there are several other options for you to look at that'll change what's up on the map. So we're currently on attractions, but you can see characters where they're located at. And you'll see the little Mickey heads pop up. So these are the characters that are currently out and about and available for viewing. Dining options. So you're in Pooh app. Dining options. So if you booked a restaurant but you're not entirely certain on where it is, or you can even do this, I believe, to link to restaurants or like a quick service restaurant to see what they offer. So for example, Aloha Oil, you can click on that and you can view the menu ahead of time. And it has everything for you there. So you got your pineapple floats, your Dole Whips, all the good stuff from Adventureland. But you can do that for any restaurant in the area. You can also make reservations. So if you, for example, click Tony's Town Square down here, or Cinderella's Royal Table, you can, Cinderella's Royal Table, you have to call the book. But if you do, like Tony's Town Square down here, you can actually find a table to make a reservation. And you just put in your information.
But we're not going to do that.
But we're not going to do that because we're not going to book a reservation. So if you go back. The other cool thing about this is you can find bathrooms really easy. So you can use the restrooms on the map. So you can see that there's 5 here. All around the park. So if you've got a little one and you need to know where to go, look no further. You can see entertainment, events and tours. We'll scroll really quickly through all this. Events, tours, PhotoPass, where current PhotoPass photographers are. So they do roam on some of them. A lot of them have to do with where characters are, but they can roam and they will show up on here depending on where they are. Guest services, which is basically any standing location that you can find a cast member. So there's a lot of them out there. You can look to see resorts, which is important if you have a reservation, like a dining reservation at a resort, and you want to know exactly how to get there. For example, if you are staying at, let's say, the beach club, but you want...
I gotta get to the beach club.
It's over there.
No,
There it is.
getting there.
It's in that route.
No, Port Orleans, Epcot, there,
There.
beach club.
So
I got
if you're at the beach club and you have a reservation to dine at, say, Citrico's at the Grand Floridian, trying to figure out what would be your best route to get there. What you probably could do if you have Park Hopper or Annual Pass, you could probably walk through Epcot and hop on the monorail to get to the TTC to get there. Or what you could do is take your bus from Beach Club and go to the nearest park to the Grand Floridian, which would be the Magic Kingdom. That, or you can always connect through Disney Springs. Disney Springs is an option to get everywhere. Okay, moving on though. At Fern Resort Hotels, you've got recreation, which is any pool, activities, anything that goes on at the resort that's outside of lounging, basically. Arcades. You can see all the shopping, and that's anywhere. So if you zoom out, you can see that there's quite a lot of shopping here at Disney World. You can see spas, and under spas, I believe they also put the fitness clubs. So there's more spas showing up here. Most of them are also just like the weight rooms. And is that the end of it?
No, yeah.
Okay, and that's the end of what you can see on the map. So then if you pull down from your menu, here, you can connect to, this can be a longer route to connect to many different things. So buying your tickets, buying your merchandise, that connects you to the Shop Parks app. So that way you can buy stuff. You can buy Memory Maker if you don't have one already. I think they leave it up here. Some of the extra things that you can get here, I believe if you click the wait times, it gives it in a list format versus a map. Yep, so that way you can see depending on where you are. You can always filter down depending on where you want to look. So by location. Okay, back to the menu. You can see park hours and info. So if you're wondering how late a park will stay open depending on the day, and this shows for every day that Disney has posted. So currently they're showing to the beginning of January. And then you get your same Fast Pass menu, your dining menu, your Photo Pass, which will have all your pictures that you've taken with Photo Pass connected. You can see all of your reservations, and you can make changes to your profile. Some notifications, and then all the other not fun stuff of the app. So here's Mike's profile, and what you can do there is you can change your About Me. So you can see his Donald up there. You can see family and friends that he's connected to. You can see what tickets and passes. Another thing that you can do is you can see your Magic Bands and cards, and that can give you your Magic Band numbers.
Here,
So you can, if you buy a Magic Band, you can connect it through here under your Magic Bands and cards. And then you can always enter payment methods for how you want to pay for things here. But that's pretty much the app in a nutshell. It's a really nice tool for, especially when you're staying at Walt Disney World, because when you are home, you can use a stationary computer and get most of this done. But if you are on the go and you're like, oh, look at that, it's 60 days, time to book Fast Pass, which I have done, you can book all your Fast Passes for your trip on here, or your dining reservations, or anything for your trip. So I hope this was a big help to you, and if you like this video, give us a big old thumbs up and subscribe below. Once again, we are Disney by Design. Michael says hi from off the camera. There's a big old thumbs up. And we hope you have a great night. Bye.